Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher. Welcome to Sweetwater's Guitars and Gear. This time out, a versatile desktop guitar processor from line 6. Let's get started. This is the Line 6 AMPLIFi TT. It basically is the brains from the Line 6 AMPLIFi amplifier, so it gives us hundreds of processors, all kinds of modeled amps, modeled effects, and some extras as well, such as being able to record directly into your computer using USB. You also can control everything inside the box using your iPad. From the front panel of the AMPLIFi TT, we have access to the first 4 patches. And those are stored here under tones A, B, C, and D, and they actually show up as the first 4 patches inside our library inside the iOS device as well. So if we're on preset A, that is our Fidelity Rhythm preset. Preset B takes us to a Soldano style lead setting. Preset C is a clean setting. And preset 4 is an ambient setting with a lot of different delays. Now there are a lot more presets inside the box, and you access those using your iPad. For example, we can jump to this one, which is an emulation of the sound that was used on Back in Black. Or we've got one here that's sort of a Hendrix style setting. So lots and lots of different sounds in here. You can also create your own sounds and store them into presets. We've got user banks down here at the bottom, so you can store your own sounds as well. To create your own sounds, you can use the knobs on the front panel. So let's go back to preset A, or tone A that we have here inside the box. And that gives us our basic rhythm sound. We have control over the gain. Bass, mid, treble, and then we also have control over reverb. And notice as we change that setting, it's indicated here on the dial outside of the volume knob. And of course we have control over the master volume using this large knob on the right, and its setting is indicated by the red dashes on the outside of the dial. We can get a lot more in-depth using the AMPLIFi TT remote application inside your iOS device. So let's go back to where we're at here. We're at the Fidelity Rhythm setting. We'll call that up. When we hit the Edit button, it takes us over to a screen where we can access those controls that we have here, but we also can have much more control over gain. We've got a noise gate here. We've got a wah setting if we want to use that. We can put it into a fixed position. We've got stomp boxes that we can choose. We also have a cabinet simulator and the amplifier there, compression, a more detailed EQ. We have more control over the volume here. Modulation effects such as chorus, those kinds of things. This actually has a univibe on it. We can set up different delays, and then we also have our reverb settings as well. Now we have control on the delays over tap tempo. You can set that up from tapping on your iOS device, or you can tap on the knob on the front panel. And notice that our changes as we make them on the amplifier are reflected here in the iOS app, and as we make changes here, they're also reflected inside the amp. Now because the iOS app connects to the AMPLIFi TT using Bluetooth, that's this blue knob indicating that here, we can do other things as well. For example, we can stream music from our iOS device through the AMPLIFi TT and have it play back through your speakers. So if we go back to our music playback, select our music library, we can call up a song, and you can immediately play that, and it plays out through your speakers. So this allows you to use this as a playback device. Whether you're on stage, you can play along, you have control over the blend using the large knob when you're doing that. You can use it as a practice device for learning songs, or just set it up to play music in your house. There's another interesting aspect of the iOS app, and that's that as you create presets using your AMPLIFi TT, store them in the app, you can also upload them to the cloud and other users can download them. Now it works the other way as well. If other users create patches, they upload them to the cloud, you can bring them back down into your iOS device and into your AMPLIFi TT. But it goes beyond that, because when you select a song from your music library to play back, let me open one up here. When you open the song up inside your AMPLIFi app, it'll go up to the cloud and look for patches that are recommended to recreate the sounds that are on that particular song. So if we've got Sharp Dressed Man here, we can choose the Sharp Dressed Man preset here, and we'll download it into our AMPLIFi TT. So we'll go up and look for similar sounds that users have recommended as matching that sound. And there's an incredible library of patches up there that will match with a really wide range of different songs. So just about anything you upload in almost any musical style, there's a patch that it'll call down that'll get you close to that original sound. Another nice thing about the AMPLIFi TT is that it can actually serve as an audio interface for your computer and your DAW set up for recording. Just connect the USB cable on the back panel into your computer, open up your DAW. Here I'm using Cubase 8, and it shows up as an audio interface inside your DAW. That allows you to record in and to play back your tracks through the AMPLIFi TT and through your studio monitors. So let me show you what I mean. I've got this connected in and set up as my audio interface. If I monitor this, you can see the signal from the AMPLIFi TT is coming right in there on my track. Now we can record this. Simply click the record button, hit record. My track is right there. If I had drum tracks I was playing along with a song, I'd be overdubbing straight into it and we'd be hearing that music back out through our monitors. Thanks for taking a look at the AMPLIFi TT from Line 6. This is a really versatile desktop processor. Play your guitar through it with modeled amplifiers and effects. You can record through it, play your music back, use it for learning songs by playing along with songs. Lots of things you can do with the AMPLIFi TT. I hope you've enjoyed this installment of Sweetwater's Guitars and Gear. Be sure to tune in next time. We'll have more guitars, more amps, more effects, and we'll be making lots of music. I'm Mitch Gallagher.